Frost fired out that handball. Mitchell couldn't get on the end of it. Sheed, clever. The timing from Jones was absolutely superb, and so was the finish.
And he has.
Nash a couple of cracks at it. And there's that pace and zip that Brockman offered. He was too good to get back on the inside, too good for Foley. Watches it come back, which it does. It deserved a goal and he got it. Sicily considers. Fairly congested in the front half, as you'd imagine by now, but he found a little gap, and it was beautifully weighted for Dylan Moore. Day, he is everywhere at the moment and keeping them guessing. Off to Warple. Big fly from Kaczynski, but yeah, Foley stood his ground on Meek, but tailed off. Oh boy. Weddle's got an opportunity for a second, and he takes it with absolute glee. Both fists clenched to celebrate his second. Bit of a scramble, but kind for Nash. Now Reeves might be able to use his height, or Kaczynski coming up at the ball. He'll get a second opportunity for his first goal. This to widen the gap to 25 points in the opening term. And that'll bring a big smile to the face of Jacob Kaczynski. He's in a hurry. Lewis got it, yeah. Came to ground with Jamison, Waterman and Jones to the square. Allen beautifully back, just worked back off flank, just at the right moment. Jack Darling's actually not bad at that. He's obviously not playing today. The pace injected from Mitchell, charging forward, Seamus Mitchell. He wants a third action, but instead McKenzie might squeeze it through. No, the fist was late but effective. Or is it a goal? It is.
Fresh airing.
Butler's hands were shut down. Jones face to face with Sam Butler. So Jermaine Jones broke his nose last week.
It's accidental head clash.
Reeves hooks it back. Day just lagged the kick short. Oh, Edwards left it there. Butler got it through somehow. Something like a handball out. Aim on into the don't argue. West was there that begged to differ. And that's a great follow-up tackle from Sicily, and follow-up words. Aim on onto it quickly. It was wrong-sided, so he chose McKenzie. Butler looking for a second. No pressure. He delayed it. And now Kaczynski for a second, which he'll really relish. They're rubbing it in now. Seized on it. Already has a bounce. Charging forward, trying to energise. Got a clip. Frost has reported. Allen's gone back to the goal square to get his breath, and in case the kick comes in quickly from here. Looks like it might be headed Hawthorn's way, although Butler ran aground, and the Eagles are able to fire it forward. Sheed, instinctive blast towards the goal square, and he's got it on target. Welcome reward for Dom Sheed. Frost needs no invitation. Brockman's had one already, and now a second. A third bounce through centre half forward. Brockman, Lewis should and does in the square. Edwards at a significant disadvantage. Little corridor opens up, and now the big corridor is there for Impey to kick quickly to half forward. Butler, play on. Bruce screaming for it, but he decided to go a little longer and a little wider. And Mitchell Lewis strides on with an opportunity for a fourth here.
He's a unique player.
Other than if you count Jimmy Steins as a midfielder, most of the others have been not in the thick of it, have they, in the midfield? So that's to his credit. And so is that. That's a fourth. Bramble had to let it bounce, which meant Hoff could close, and he did that well. But Bramble found a way through. Kelly took it from West to Hoff. Jimby took a step too many, and Butler will be rewarded for all of that. Brewster's snuck out the back. The kick was shallower than that, as you saw. And Lewis got taken a little high. Wasn't enormous amount in it, but Bazzo with the infraction. For a fifth goal for Mitchell Lewis. Couldn't have split them much better than that. Fired it back, Bramble. Just chipped it up. Meek, Edwards did well to defend. McDonald. McKenzie, Warple, almost close enough. Now he is.
Cool.
Drives through another for the Hawks.
We understand the options have been limited for Oscar. He hasn't had any service. But when the 50-50s have been there, Blank's held his own.
Here's McDonald again, relishing this opportunity that he was given a little early. Moore played it into the 50 to Luke Bruce. Now he can go. Got what he needed from behind from Bramble. Unrestricted access to the forward 50 for Lockie Bramble. Wrestle is on with Edwards and Lewis. He went to ground. Butler feeding the handball in that time, Lewis. McKenzie just put it on the boot, knew exactly the angle required. Sam Mitchell talked about just need to have a win. The players need to be able to sing the song and then eat a guilt-free hamburger. So it could be quite a fun post-match for the Hawks. Really, there's very little resistance. It's trying. It's got there. Started left, but it came back when it needed to. And Brockman, who might be able to get a third goal here once he exhausts all the... Oh, no, he doesn't. He does use one of those little options. And the juggler from Luke Bruce. Plus victories in Tasmania previously. But they find themselves with a triple-figure advantage here as Bruce kicks his third. And that experience from Bruce off to Newcomb. Hawthorn attacking again. Lewis back with the flight. It bounced a couple of times. That didn't hurt the cause. 6 goals for Mitch Lewis.
After 3 and 3 in quarters 2 and 3, he's got 9, 10 in fact, to start with his 8. So he's finished off well.
Newcomb, he too got himself clear. The siren is going to sound and ring out for a massive afternoon for Hawthorn. A 22-goal outing to get off the bottom of the ladder. The Eagles without a goal to show for the second half. And you can see what is ahead for the Hawks in the years to come. A 116-point thrashing of West Coast.
Lastly on Mitch Lewis, the ability to see a beacon fall to the football, which you've struggled with at times this year. He hasn't played the whole year, but it must be pleasing, particularly someone like yourself coming off the half-back line. You've got that big guy in front of the footy.
Yeah, he's helped us out so much. He's become a really good leader for us as well. He's got a good presence, and all you really need to do is lock eyes with him, and he'll give you a good contest. So Luke Bruce and Tyler Brockman are happy to have him in the side, getting some soft crumbs and opportunities. So great.
We'll let you go enjoy the song. Well done.
Thanks. Sorry for rambling.